football fans.
All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening.
Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm Jamie O'Hara. Him over there, it's Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Tottenham? Jamie O'Hara! Can you hear me, Jamie O'Hara? Give us one hell of a beat in the big cock. Will do me a favour, Thomas the Frankish. 5 for 1. What was that? Can you hear me? 5 for 1. Give us one hell of a beat in Beyonce. You're only a champion. To dare is to do. To dare is do me a favour. To dare is to do me a favour. You do nothing. Can you hear me? Dare is to do. Give us one hell of a beat in Beaver Town. Chicken. The SS! The SS! I need a belief! Oh, you guys signed it up! This is a shambles! It's falling off! Hold on, let's carry on, hold on! It's gonna come, they've got 3-point calf! Who made that? 3-point calf made the dare! The dare's not! AJ Tracy! Can you hurry me, AJ Tracy? There was someone hell of a beating the Seven Sisters train station! And Spencer Oliver! Alan Richmond! Spencer Oliver! Alan Richmond! Alan Sugar! Michael McIntyre! Jamie O'Hara! Jamie O'Hara! Can you hurry me, Jamie O'Hara? There was someone hell of a beating!
I can't believe he's turned up in an Arteta mask. Oh my God, what is going on? The worst ever North London derby performance, Spurs. An absolute shambles. There's a lot of Arsenal fans already phoning up, probably want to have their say on Spurs and me.
Chicken! Can you hurry me, chicken? You almost won a beating.
03717223344. Man United, though, they've got me out of a hole, surely.
No.
They're an absolute disgrace.
No, to dare is to do.
Can't beat 10 men.
No, you lot.
Can't beat 10 men. That's worse than Spurs.
No, it's not. Shambles, Spurs. North London derby.
Man
You lot are a
United.
disgrace.
What are you doing? Arteta? He's
What
good.
do you want?
Amarim? Shambles from Amarim. I can't take you seriously. Seriously, take it off. 03717223344.
Whoa!
As Arsenal take the lead. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. Leandro Trossard with the breakthrough goal. And what have you got now, Thomas Frank? I told you, game over. And it's Everton again. It's Arsenal 2, Tottenham 0.
We've come here with a game plan which basically said we'll sit here and wait for you to beat us, and that is not the kind of thing that Tottenham Hotspur want. His name is Eberici Eze, and he makes it look easy. Arsenal are 3-0 up.
It's Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1, Eberici Eze. He could have signed for Spurs, remember, but he's a hat-trick hero
Number
for
4.
Arsenal. And there is a new hero in this part of the capital. His name is Eberici Eze.
Right, mate. How you doing?
Number 4.
How you getting on?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Number 4.
What are you wearing?
Tell me what I'm wearing.
Where have you got this from? Where has this come from?
The old Arteta mask has been sat there for just waiting for the right moment.
Oh,
We've got the old Arteta mask on, mate.
honestly, I can't. I can't even look at you properly.
I feel sick.
I can't even look at you. Honestly, you've just threw me off. It's thrown me off so bad. You just sat there like that with that. But you can't sit there and do the whole show like that.
No, I'm not doing the show. I'm doing the first section, though. By the way, it's hot under here.
Is it hot?
Mate, it's hot under here.
I hope it is.
Mate, what's going on with your mob? To dare is to do. You lot, honestly, you are the gift. You continually give. Just when you think you've run out of stuff to give, you give more. In shovel loads. What was that?
Number 4.
What was that? What was going on?
No, it was a shambles. It was
Mate,
Number 4.
You lot are
What do you want me to say?
shameless. It's who you are, mate. It's unbelievable. You win a couple of games, then you're back. Then you rock up to the North London derby, the biggest game of your season, and you lot, honestly, you are shameless.
Spurs are back.
You've got no... You've just... What? I can't work it out, mate. You're worse. You get worse every year.
No, we are.
New manager, doesn't matter. New signings, doesn't matter. Daniel Levy's gone, doesn't matter. Same old turgid Spurs, mate. You lot are just you're an embarrassment. You know what? The fun's gone. You killed the fun.
It doesn't look...
I've had to add
It looks
more
like you're
fun
having a
to
lot
it.
of fun there.
I'm having a bit of fun.
It looks like you're having a bit of fun.
I'm going to give you that. I'm having a bit of fun. You lot, to dare is to do. Get that off. Get that motto off your crest. What's he doing? Oh, Richarlison. Where's the pigeon coming out doing all that?
Good goal, mate. Good goal.
He apparently reposted on social media.
Yeah, good
You know
goal.
what you should do? Go back to your nest and just sit there. Don't be doing the chicken or giving it all that. You lot, mate. Arsenal, they're a good side. Really, you lot are disgusting.
What do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say?
No, you just...
We were terrible.
No, here's the thing, right?
We were terrible.
You have a couple of results and you're back. That's what you say.
No, I don't.
You do.
No,
You get
I
big
don't.
lips.
Spurs are back. You've
There
got
you
that
go.
clip from like 3 years.
No, we haven't, mate.
Spurs are back.
It's last
You
week.
just regurgitate it. Like, it's 3 years old, that
For
clip.
the national
Spurs
break.
are back. It's like, I can't get away from it. It's like, it's like when Big Ange said, it's who we are. Like, I can't get away from that clip. You're just going to keep playing it. You know, like, we were terrible. What do you want me to say? We were rubbish. We turned up. We were poor.
No, but
we're
Jay,
miles off it.
it's who you
Manager
are.
got it wrong.
Jay, it's who you are.
It's just who we are.
You're
Mate.
just Spurs.
It's just who we are.
It's
mate.
just who you are. It's
just
just
who we are,
accept who you are.
It's just who we are.
Just
mate.
accept who you
Well,
are.
I'm not
Just
happy,
who
but
we
what
are,
can I do? Arsenal are a better team than us. You can't get away from
Oh,
it.
mate, that's
Just
just
who we are,
Arsenal, listen, Arsenal are miles away from us. They are. They're looking like they're going to win the league.
Sunderland gave them a game a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
You lot,
Yeah.
pathetic.
Yeah, no, we were.
Absolutely
Just who we are,
shambolic, pathetic mess. And you're just Spurs. And it just does my nutting that you lot come back, give us, we're back.
Spurs are back. It is what it is. It was a terrible performance. You know, it just shows where we are at the moment. And I thought with Thomas
No,
Frank
do
it
you know
was
what?
going to be different. I
No,
thought we
do
was
you know
gonna
what'll happen?
Look, the
You're-
start of the season,
no.
Jace, we look good.
Oh,
Start of the
Jay,
season, start of the season, we look good.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You get, there is no, there's no, just accept sometimes this to get a good result. But the way you deal with victories, the way you
know what
talk
you're on
about being back, honestly.
I don't keep. Look,
You
stop
lot,
saying that
mate.
because I don't.
No,
keep saying that.
you
We're not
lot.
back. We're miles away from where we want to be as a football
no
club.
humility about you lot.
What do you mean?
You're not, there's no humility.
What do you mean?
When you have a good result, all of a sudden you're back and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you throw your weight around. Then you get slapped again.
No.
You took a good slapping, you took whooping.
When we play well, we'll say they played well. When we play poor, I'll say they've played poor. We were shocking at the weekend. Everyone saw it. It was there for everyone to see. The manager got it wrong. The players had no fight. There was no real sort of passion to go and win the game.
Mate,
We're miles off it all over
But
the
that's who
park.
Spurs are.
And now we're starting to, you start questioning Thomas Frank as a manager. Obviously it's early days still, but you've got to look at him and go, the start of the season, we were,
Here we go.
Start of the season,
Here we go.
we looked all right.
Here we
We
go.
were pressing, we had energy.
Here we go.
We went and beat Man City. We had some decent performances. Playing
What
with
we said to you, Jay?
playing with some energy, playing with some some tempo, and then all of a sudden we've gone away from that. Whether I don't know why, I don't know where that's gone. I don't know where the energy's gone. I don't know where the bite's gone. But all of a sudden the team just looks a million miles away from
It's
where
just
we were.
Spurs.
No, it's not because we're
The
Spurs.
Spurs.
The manager, I think the manager's is lost belief in the quality we've got, if there is any quality. But we showed we had quality at the start of the season, and now the players have lost belief, and now all of a sudden we're just trying to sit there with a low block, take long throw-ins. The goalkeeper's coming up to take free kicks on the halfway line. It's embarrassing to watch.
It's your Spurs.
Stop saying that, mate.
It's because you're Spurs. You're just
Spurs are back.
And you'll only ever be Spurs. What I've always said to you, right? Somewhere between 8, 10 and 12 games, you're starting to find out where you are. Where are you?
Yeah, we're ninth. Yeah,
By
all right.
the way, you're ninth or below.
Yeah, Man United are below us, and so are Liverpool.
The two worst sides in the Premier League last season that didn't get relegated are now battling out like two bald men trying to fight for a comb. Spurs ninth, Man United. By the way, what about them tonight, Man United?
Man United are awful.
Stinking out Old Trafford again.
Absolutely shocking.
You lot, you're finding new ways.
That's a worse result than Spurs, by the way.
No, but not.
That is a worse result in performance.
Don't
than Spurs.
deflect. Don't
No,
deflect.
I'm not deflecting, but I'm just saying.
Deflect.
I'm just saying, right? All right, Spurs. All right, look, we know they were poor. there's loads to talk about, of course. But tonight, Manchester United were a disgrace. Come on. They're down to 10 men, Everton, and they lose 1-0.
No, we're talking about...
Yeah.
They lose 1-0, Man United, at home against 10 men.
You slaughtered Everton for playing 5 at the back. Oh, Thomas, the shank engine, he rocks up there, thinks it's a good idea.
I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what Thomas Frank's thinking. I don't know what's going through his head right now. He ain't at Brentford anymore. He needs to realise that he's at Tottenham, and you can't play that way. You can't get away with playing like that.
Spurs are finding new ways, and I didn't think it was possible, to disgrace yourselves. To dare is to do.
Well, we didn't show much daring, did we? That was the problem.
You didn't do anything or daring.
No, I know.
No doing, no daring.
That's the problem, and I think, Spurs fans are not happy with the way he's playing. Anyway, can we talk about Man United? I really want to slap you. Can I,
Mate, listen, you took enough slapping yesterday.
Can I do an Jesse Gay on you right now?
You did enough slapping yesterday. You got slapped all over. Arsenal just turned up. Declan Rice, slap round the back of you.
If you carry on...
Jurgen Timber, slap.
If you carry on,
over the pitch.
I will slap you.
Slap. Slap. All over them. Slap. North London derby. Slap. More slapping. Slap. Goal. Eze. Slap, slap, slap. Eze.
Are you done? Are you done?
Eze, you thought you signed.
Oh, it's just kicking.
Even Gibbs White scored at the weekend.
It's a kick in the teeth, mate. The fact that we let Eze score a hat-trick against us, it's just embarrassing. It is. I mean, fair play to the lad. Do you know what I mean? He's gone to Arsenal, does the business. So it just shows where we're at. We can't. Everyone's moaning about the manager. Yeah, okay. The question marks over it. Is he good enough at the top level to take a club to the next level? Well, the jury's out, with Thomas Frank, and we'll see what he produces. But you can't keep blaming the managers. How many managers have we been through? Conte, Nuno, Mourinho.
You're just Spurs.
Pochettino.
This is the problem, Jay.
Like how many how many managers do you want to go?
Number 5.
Keep going through before you start going. Hold on a minute. That can't be the manager.
No, you know what?
It's the club.
It's the club. Because you're Spurs.
No, it's because
now you're starting to think about it.
Recruitment. Mentality, quality of players, expectations.
Yeah.
You can't keep blaming managers. You got to look at the whole football club. You got to look at the ins and outs, the recruitment of players coming in, signing Matthias Tell, signing players who ain't good enough to play for Spurs. We don't sign players who take us to another level. We just sign the same old average players. And then you come up against a proper side, Arsenal, who have invested loads of money, but proper money on players who are going to take the club to the next level.
Just Spurs.
Declan Rice. That's what they do. They sign players like Declan Rice. You're going to get Declan Rice performances.
Yeah.
We're signing Matthias Tell. That's the difference. We're not good enough. Our recruitment's been terrible.
Jay, to dare is to do, though, mate. Come on. Even you must be starting to have a little bit of a rethink.
Yeah, well, it weren't great, was it? But,
It never is.
It is what it is. We were poor.
It's slapped all over the place.
We've got to take it on the chin.
Again.
Move on. You've got to move on.
We rocked up, give you a good old slapping the other day in your own backyard.
Well, them two performances have put Thomas Frank right under pressure, haven't they? Because the manner of the defeats against Chelsea and Arsenal, which now the fans are not happy with. But we can, as I said, you can sit here and blame Thomas Frank. Yeah, he's got blame. He has only been there, 4 months? So, yeah, you can blame him for some of his tactics. He got it wrong at the weekend. You can blame him for the way he's setting the team up. Absolutely. But there's a bigger picture here with Tottenham, and it ain't Thomas Frank. It's everything about the football club. It has to be better. Recruitment, players, personnel coming in, quality of players that we're signing, mentality of the football club, expectations. It's all there in black and white. We had 8, 9 managers, and it's the same. Ends up the same story. You can't keep blaming. We had Mourinho and Conte. You can't say they're not top managers.
Dare is to do.
Pochettino. It went sour with him in the end. It ain't because of him, was it?
Dare is to do.
Anyway, can we move on? Can we talk about Man United, who just got slapped by Everton? Spurs are back. Honestly, I keep looking at him. I really want to slap you. Come on, just give me a little one. Just a little one.
Oh. Even that was pathetic.
Let's go to Ellis, who's a Man United fan. Ellis.
All right, Ellis.
Hello, lads. You okay?
You all right, bud?
Oh, not really after that performance. Jesus, hell. That was awful.
I mean, you are absolutely disgraceful tonight. Absolutely shocking. Shocking.
In all fairness, I'm not biased as such, but Everton just absolutely played us off the park. Absolutely played us off the park.
Yeah, but you know what, Ellis, right? They didn't play you off the park because they just sat in, right? And it went down to 10 men. and they just sat in. You know what the most embarrassing thing was? Ruben Amorim not changing to a 4 at the back when they go down to 10 men. Why are you leaving 3 centre-halves on the pitch? You're playing against 10 men. They've got 1 player up front. They're sat on the edge of their box. You're playing 3 players at the back. What is he doing?
It just proves how much we rely on players like Cunha, because Xerxes tonight had an absolute stinker.
Yeah, but he's not alone. I don't think the finger should be pointing in one direction here. Jay's right. The manager was like he got caught in the headlights, didn't know what to do. You don't make it that long to change. David Moyes went there. It's the first time he's ever won as a manager, by the way, in the away dugout, that won a game at Old Trafford. He's done it with 10 men, and there was the thick end of 85 minutes.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, but it's just, I don't know, it's the same United every time after an international break, they just fall apart. It's like it's gone back to reality.
Yeah, I think you need to look at. I mean, you can have a look at Xerxes if you like. Clearly, he wasn't good enough, but
you're miles off it.
Some of the how slow is build up.
Oh my God! I mean,
Everton cannot believe. Listen, they were excellent, Everton.
Oh, they're brilliant,
right?
Brilliant.
And to go there, to go any ground away from home and win with 10 men, and to score the goal with 10 men, and then hang on. And it wasn't as if they were hanging on. I'm going to retract that. It wasn't hanging on. To go there and defend manfully and be put hardly. There was a couple of saves picked for mate, good saves, but largely that back line, they weren't asked a lot of questions, mate.
No, but
they weren't.
I just can't believe that they left 3 centre-halves on the pitch. It's like Ruben Amorim.
Step in, make an extra midfielder.
Ruben Amorim is so stubborn, so arrogant in his style, in his way of thinking, that I'm not changing, regardless of what happens in the game. I'm sticking to 3-4-3. I'm not going to change. That's my way. That's my philosophy. I'm going to win games like this. Even when they have a man sent off, he still plays like that. I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was painful to watch.
I want to quit.
It was painful. Painful is the right word.
Quit.
It was a terrible performance. And it was one that really the players, they didn't really know what they were doing. They were just kind of going off instinct, passing. There was no real general opening up of a team tactically. It was the same as if they'd had 11. If you didn't know a man had been sent off for Everton, you'd have to be told.
Right, we're going to speak to Ruben Amorim now. He is with Sam Matterface.
Ruben Amorim is alongside me in the tunnel after a good run of results, being unbeaten for 5 games. How much of a setback is that defeat tonight?
It's big. It's big. It's not about the result. It's about how everyone saw the game. We didn't play well 11 against 11. We didn't play well 11 versus 10. The intensity was not there compared to the last games here at Old Trafford, and when we drop a little bit the level of intensity, it's really hard for us to win the game. We try in the second half, but more with the heart and not with good decisions. So I think if you look at both teams, they were the better team today.
Why do you think that there was a lack of intensity and bad decision making?
That is something that we need to find out here. We had this in the past. We are improving on that. We were more consistent in the last games, even in the beginning of the season when we lost against Arsenal. We drop against Brentford, you feel it. We drop against Grimsby, you feel it. We drop today and we lost. So it's going to have ups and downs, and we are. My feeling is that we are not in that moment that we can think really ahead.
You had no Šeško tonight, no Cunha tonight as well because of injury. Was it disappointing that your team didn't create enough clear-cut chances?
Yeah, we knew that going to the second half they would defend the box really well. They are prepared for that. They are perfect players for that. Of course, a guy like Ben would be perfect for this type of game. With the lack of space, Cunha between the lines, but I think that is an excuse. We have players to win games. It was 0-0 with 11 when they have the sent off, so we didn't play well.
Was there a point in the second half when you were chasing the game, when you thought about altering the formation, playing a different way rather than 3 centre-backs, putting more men forward?
In the end, if you look the game, you just look at Lenny and Luke Shaw as a centre back. I don't look like that. We left Mata on the middle, and Lenny has the opportunity to drive the ball. Luke the same way, and sometimes in moments that you are not playing well, without good decisions, you need to maintain the things that you train. So sometimes it's hard. People want to see more people in the box. I know for sure that is not going to help. Maybe if we have Harry Maguire, we can put Harry Maguire inside the box. But if the characteristics are not there, my feeling is that I can show something to the crowd. But in the end, my feeling is that that was the best decision to try to win the game.
Thank you very much for joining us.
There was Ruben Amrin there with sad Matface. Everton fans, you've got to be phoning in tonight. Unbelievable performance. What a result. Going down to 10 men and winning away from home at Old Trafford. Plus, the performance was incredible. Fair play to them. Fair play to David Moyes. We're taking your calls. Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, United fans, Everton fans. 03 717 22 3344.
I go to bed with O'Hara and Cundy.
listening to the Sports Bar talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy will take your calls on yesterday's North London derby. But first, 10-man Everton beat Manchester United at Old Trafford tonight. And who else would you want to hear from right now? Tony Bellew has called us on the Sports Bar. All right, Tone?
All right, Tone.
Little legs in the mouthpiece. You aren't giving any credit, are you? He's an absolute. All you have done is talk about Spurs doing Spursy things. That's all you have spoke about so far. Give the Blue Boys credit, lads. Come on. It's
terrible performance from Man United, though, Tone.
Listen, you little legs, calm it down right now, mate. We've just gone to Old Trafford. Me and me boys have just been in that crowd. 75 minutes with 10 men, and we've just taught them a lesson.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Tone, I've got to ask you, though.
Unbelievable football.
Tone, I've got to ask you, mate, the first thing. What do you make of Idrissa Gana Gueye's jab? Would you be proud of that or not?
Do you know what, boys? We were down the other end, so we can't even see it.
Good jab. Catches him flush.
In the away end.
I think he does well, actually.
I don't know what's gone on. But listen, Seamus will sort that out and straighten them out. They're
it's a
good
bit like
lads.
one of your jabs,
Both
that,
of them
Tony. It was a bit soft, I thought. It was a bit soft.
Listen, lad, if I jabbed you, you wouldn't wake up. I mean, listen, I'd expect more of a fight from Tom Thumb than you.
I mean, Tone, what a result. I mean, fair play. Look, we can say Man United were terrible, but defensively, as a team, as a performance, incredible. Like, you can't get away from it. Absolutely incredible.
We haven't won there for so long. The last time we won there was when David Moyes took over and Brian Oviedo scored the winner. I remember it. And it's been so long. We just don't get results at Old Trafford. At one point, when Mbeumo went down and Keno wins the ball, I thought these are going to try and give them a penny, but they didn't. The officials were good today, to be fair. I haven't seen the Idrissa thing yet with Gary. I haven't, so I don't know. I can't really comment on it, but I'm amazed. I mean, you remember Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer years ago. Did any of them get sent off when they had a fight with each other?
Both went.
It is a red.
Okay.
Tony, it is a red card. He slapped him in the face. I mean, it's soft, but it's stupid.
Okay.
The ref probably. You got to look at it. I know it's only one of his own players, but it is a red card.
It's a red card.
It's stupid, but almost a blessing in disguise in the end. Yeah, I mean, because it allowed you to sit in. It allowed you to be solid. You had something to fight for. Shrewsbury Hall, by the way, since his time for use, it's been
quality
amazing.
Footballer, mate. Yeah. Jimmy Garner, Keenan Shrewsbury Hall, Jackie Boy. You know, Tieno Barry's put a shift in today. Keno's been fantastic. Listen, they were all brilliant. Michael's had a lot to do as well. That kid on the east side, that Ahmad, is that his name? So
Ahmad Diallo,
he's a player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a player. He's a really good player. So Michael had a job shutting him down today, but all the lads were good. It just broke. You know what? The only downside today in the Arbing thing was seeing Seamus go off so early and so quick. It just broke my heart, mate, because he's worked so hard, and I see him on a regular basis, and he works himself to the floor. He pushes himself. He's been on international duty, so he's coming back open to do well. And it's just, mate, it's so heartbreaking for the lad. It really is.
Tone, let me tell you this, right? You are above Liverpool in the league after 12 games.
Don't worry about that, mate. We don't worry about them.
No, but it is...
Same old red thing goes always going on with us, mate. We don't need to worry about them.
But
I don't want to tempt fate, lads. I don't even want to speak about them because there's no point. I mean, listen, just slot in. That's all we want to say, slot in.
Could you imagine if you finished above Liverpool this season?
Stop it, you.
No.
Stop it now.
I mean, they're in disarray.
It's like, I don't even want to entertain it, mate, because it's just, I have the thought of it. I'm just so happy. The gaffer's back home. David Moyes coming home is the most important thing. It really, really is, guys. I can't emphasise how important he's been coming back home. The camaraderie amongst the squad, the lads, everything about the whole, place. Finch Farm is just a...
It feels like something really positive's happening there with him, with the players. They're all fighting for each other.
Brilliant, mate. He gets the club, Jay. He gets the club. Yeah. He knows what we're about. And you know what the exciting thing is? We've got a plan in place, and we've got owners who know football. We've got fellas who understand football, not fellas playing. What's the football game we used to have years ago? Football Manager. That's what we've had, mate, in the past. Owners who've just not had a clue, and it's been absolutely insane. But now we've got a team and a board who know what they're doing. And they've got to back this manager, because if David Moyes is backed heavily, he's shown what he can do. Because let me tell you, mate, I don't care what anyone says, Everton Football Club are a huge club. We're bigger than West Ham, and he can do more than what he done at West Ham, and we all know what he done there. So without a shadow of a doubt, David Moyes can win trophies at Everton, and he can get us into Europe. I know he can.
Tone, this result, it's brilliant, and it's a standalone. You look back and incredible. You must be incredibly proud, because if I was an Everton fan right now, I'd be bursting at the seams with pride. However, football comes thick and fast. You now got Newcastle at home, and what you don't want to do is go away to Man United with 10 men and win, and then all of a sudden have a bad result. This has got to be a catalyst for your going into 2026.
I agree, Jace. I agree 100%. There's no point in beating United away and then losing to Newcastle at home. 100%. We've got to build on this. Like I said before, Tierno Barry looks really exciting. He's game. He's at it. He was trying his best. Beto's the same. Do you know once one goes in for one of these guys,
wait there because I've got your manager who is with Sam Matterface, David Moyes.
David, congratulations. Sum up your feelings coming here as a visiting manager and winning.
Well, it's not been something I've done very often, I've got to say. I've won a few times as manager here, but not as a visiting manager. It's been really tough. We've had to play against Sir Alex Ferguson's teams for many years, which was really hard for MD. But tonight was probably the one time. I think I've come here other times and been disappointed and a bit unlucky not to get something. Tonight, though, with 10 men, I was thinking, well, this is a monster of a job to try and get that, but players done a brilliant job, great job from the opening part of the game. We started probably better than United and probably played better than them as well in the first half, certainly.
Yeah, the work rate, the game intelligence, the intensity of the game throughout the course of the 90 minutes was excellent from your team. What does it tell you about them?
Well, I've mentioned it to them in there. I said that, what they do have is they've got a great togetherness, they've got a resilience amongst them. And sometimes, we're a good team. We're not a great team yet. We hope to be great, but we're getting better. But if we can continue to have the resilience, which will dig us out results and keep in games and not get beat, then it's a big thing. I mean, to get a clean sheet tonight was incredible. And I know we needed the goalkeeper and 2 or 3 saves, not that many, but overall, we've just come off the back of 2 clean sheets, and great credit to the boys at the back. And I have to say, the likes of Ellie and Jai and Jack Grealish tonight, who had to do mounds of work to keep us out and get right round and defend the back post numerous times. They've done a great job.
Yeah, Jack was saying, we heard him earlier saying, I had to run 80 yards to get back and I had to go and do it again, and then I got cramp and everyone thought I was trying to time waste. I wasn't. I genuinely had it. He did go through quite a lot of emotions tonight as well, I think.
It's about time, isn't it?
It could have all gone wrong at one point when you had a bit of an incident in your own penalty area when Idrissa Gana Gueye is sent off for slapping Michael Keane. What was that all about, and what can you do about it?
Well, at the time I was shocked about a red card. I didn't actually see, you're using the word slap, I didn't actually see that. But I think by the laws, it might be if you raised your hand then you could do that. But I don't think there was anybody in the stadium felt that should be the outcome. And I just wondered if the referee had maybe taken 5 seconds to think about it, got in amongst the 2 of them and said, look, yous are in trouble here, but I'm going to give you both a yellow card. I don't think MD would have queried it. I don't think so. No. I don't think everything's carried out to the letter of the law. And I think the whole crowd, even the Manchester United supporters, I think were quite surprised by a red card for that incident.
Did you speak to the referee and ask him? With the hand to the face?
Well, I spoke to Anthony Taylor and he said it was because there was a hand to the face. It doesn't matter whether it's an opponent or your own player. Do you know something? I quite like when my players have a fight. You know what I mean? I'm sort of saying I want them to be tough. I don't want them to accept somebody not doing well enough. I'll need to see the action, actually, why it was. I don't know if it was Gana's pass or it was Michael Keane didn't get back in, which caused them to be angry with each other. But I don't know any successful teams where the players aren't challenging each other and demanding better out of each other. So there's another side to it from a manager's point of view. But look, it's happened. As far as I'm concerned, we've moved on. Idrissa has apologised to the whole team, to everybody in it. We get a great result tonight. We're certainly not going to let it dampen how we feel tonight.
Yeah, and up above Liverpool in the table and climbing the table, almost up into the top half now.
Well, look, I'd really like to get Everton back into positions where we could be seen as a challenge for the European football. It's looked as if we could have easily dropped the other way. It's just the way the Premier League is this season. A couple of good wins make a difference. So look, I hope we can. But yeah, it's nice when you're saying that we're above Liverpool. I was able to do that a couple of times at the end of my time here where we finished the league above them. It's too early in the season to do that, and I've been below them for a long time. So even if it's for a few days, then the Evertonians will enjoy that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Out of adversity.
Yeah, David Moyes there with Sam Matface. Let's go back to Tony Bellew. Tone, Idrissa Gueye, I'm going to send him down to the Rotunda, ABC in the morning. You're going to meet him there?
Listen, he's tough as all boots. He's a cracking footballer and a diamond of a lad. So out of character. So well, listen, in the heat of the moment, things get said, things get done, and you've just got to let it go. We've got to stop. I've got to stop talking. We've got to stop talking about Liverpool. I've got a mate who's listening to this called Gary, and there's no way I'm giving Liverpool any credit or talking about them in any way, shape or form. Because let me tell you, if I start giving them down the banks, they will turn it around and win about 20 games on the bounce, no my luck. So I just want them to keep doing what they're doing. It's absolutely fantastic. I only care about Everton Football Club, mate. That's all that matters. And we are absolutely flying up the top, these boys. And oh yeah, by the way, O'Hara, let's just Spurs keep being Spurs, mate. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, don't,
absolutely.
Mate.
So I tell you, why do you, after what Everton have done tonight, guys? Why are you still talking about Spurs?
Because it's so funny, though, Tone.
Spurs are back.
Tone, it's so funny.
Spurs
so
are
funny,
back.
mate.
Spurs are back.
Would you take Ange again, Jay? Would you have Ange back?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
It's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate. What a guy. I loved him. Mate, I was so happy when he won that trophy for you guys. I swear to God, it just made me day because he was just brilliant. What a guy. I'm not a clown, mate.
It's just who we are, mate.
Tone, enjoy your
Cheers,
night,
Tone.
mate.
Enjoy up the toffees.
I'm not a clown.
Boys, up the toffees.
Up the toffees.
We're going to Europe.
Yeah.
The gaffer knows. Ta-ta.
How's it, mate?
Tony Bellew there. Unbelievable stuff. Right, get your calls in. You want to have your say? I've got plenty of Arsenal fans who want to come on. We will talk about them. But it is Everton's night. Man United fans, obviously, you're a shambles tonight. Ruben Amorim, question marks over him, surely. 03 717 22 33
I'm not a clown.
listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. We're going to take a look back at how Spurs got on in yesterday's North London derby. Have your say on that. But first, Manchester United. They lost to 10-man Everton Old Trafford tonight. Let's hear how all the action sounded right here on talkSPORT.
It's exactly 1 year to the day since Ruben Amorim took charge of Manchester United. The Toffees are in danger of finding themselves on the drift again. Oh, it's a red card! Idrissa Gana Gueye is fighting with Michael Keane. They were arguing between the two of them, and the red card has come out. The game's gone. Bit of space here for Dewsbury Hall. Onto his right foot, shoots into the far corner, and scores a terrific goal for the 10 men of Everton. Puts David Moyes' team in front at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Everton 1. And the referee blows the full-time whistle, and Everton have won it. There are boos inside Old Trafford on the anniversary of Ruben Amorim's first year in charge.
Yeah, shocking result for Manchester United. Heaps more pressure on Ruben Amorim. Let's go to Michael, who's a Man United fan. All right, Mike?
Mikey?
I'm all right.
No, you're not.
Don't sound like it.
No, you're not, matey.
No, tonight it was like, where's the engine? I ain't going up.
What happened, Mike?
Well, where was the engine tonight? Where was the... when Bruno Fernandes tonight, his passing was an absolute joke. And then just him, it's like Xerxes, he wasn't no good. It's just the whole, last 5 weeks, we played all right, you know what I mean? We done quite well. But we are better than Spurs.
You're not better than Spurs. You're not.
You got battering.
I know, mate, but you got beat at home by 10-man Everton.
Do you know what? You're both as bad as each other.
We're both terrible, but don't come in here and say you're better than Spurs.
Both stinking the place.
You certainly ain't.
Stinking the Premier League out of areas.
Come on, mate. It's a sackable offence. Get beat at home, 10-man. 75 minutes they played away from home.
More than that.
You can't break them down.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. History says that Everton's always been a bogey team. It's been United.
They won there for years.
Don't be giving us bogeys. You can't start talking about bogeys.
Bogey team.
Honestly. You got no shame there, Mikey. You phoned up.
Well, none of them have they? Let's be honest. Has anyone got any pride in that team? Do they know what that club actually means? They wear the shirt every day, but it doesn't mean anything to them, does it?
You can sit here and talk about pride and passion. How about quality?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
How about match winners? How about someone who's going to take
the
game by the scruff of the neck and, do something out in the ordinary? The only one who looks like he can do anything is Ahmad. The rest of them, not even worth being on the pitch.
Well, no, but, end of the day, it's like, where do you go from here? In January, they're going to get a midfielder at least.
How about your manager change the formation? When Everton go down to 10, that's in-game management.
Yeah.
When that's 1-on-1.
He was terrible.
You got one man up front, Everton, and you're playing 3 centre halves.
Yeah. I want to quit. That numeric advantage you never took. You never made the most of it at all.
No.
Who's that on?
Well, it's on Amorim and the players because there's no motivation there.
It's on Amorim.
Do you know what, right? The players, I think, have to take a bit of responsibility as well. In-game management yourself. If you're looking around the pitch, right, as a centre-half, you don't stay as a 3. Someone's got to be a bit braver and say, I'm going to go and make an extra man in the middle of the park. It took ages for that to happen. Beyond half-time.
It was pathetic. It really was. It was a joke. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Man United. People saying you turned the corner because you've gone 5 games unbeaten.
Yeah,
it was embarrassing.
Yeah, but
go on, mate. Go on.
I was going to say though, you've got to look at Mason Mount when he came on. He did something different. At least he was trying.
I want to quit.
He's wearing a number 7 shirt for Man United. Come on,
Mikey.
Yeah, but it's going to need another 4 million quid spent in the next couple of windows to even.
Can't keep throwing money at it. You've done that for 10 years. Where's that got you?
Well, to be fair, if you look at the last 10 years, this transfer window, to be fair, has been probably one of our best ones since Sir Alex left. It's probably one of our best ones.
I want to quit.
I mean, you signed Mbeumo and Cunha from Brentford
and the goalkeeper.
Wolves.
Yeah, and the goalkeeper. I think he's a very good goalkeeper.
Antwerp. Come on, don't talk to me. He's the best transfer winner. He used to sign Van Persie.
Yeah, okay, but what I mean is, if you look at what Ten Hag was doing, throwing money at it, spent over 600 million quid. Where did that get us? It got us 2 trophies, yeah, but it didn't get us anywhere in the Premier League, though, did it?
Got you 2 trophies, though.
Yeah, Stinkfest tonight, Mikey.
Mike, you should be ashamed. Man United fans, I mean, it was disgusting. It was disgrace.
We just talk about Spurs now.
What do you mean?
No, look,
forget Man United fans.
Now listen, right?
Come on.
Are there a load of gooners out there, right?
I know there are.
Listening. Come on. Let's get the gooners on, mate. That's all I want to hear from now. I only want to hear from gooners.
Let's
get them on.
I'm trying to avoid it, but
come on.
Can't get away from it.
Come on.
All right, Gabby's an Arsenal fan. All right, Gab.
All right, Gabby.
Has anyone seen Tottenham Hotspur? Has anyone walked down the 10-10, the Park Lane round White Hart Lane and seen them lose again? Has anybody seen Haaaaas on the internet? He's everywhere and he's still moaning how bad they are. Has anyone seen Alan Sugar? He's told Frankie Boy, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. Anyone seen Lineker in the box? No, the only box he's on is in Sky TV. Anybody seen Phil Collins? I've heard it in the air tonight, but Jamie, have you heard it in the air tonight? AJ Tracy, where are you? Live and direct, live and direct. You're not live anywhere, sausage. How about you, Adele? Keep singing, darling, because it ain't happening. Another year. How about Tina? Tina, we can't see you. We didn't even see Tottenham. Where were they? Where were they? Your boys took one end of the beam. Really now?
Spurs are back.
So I'll graph that.
He's wrote that down.
Honestly, Gabby, you got to write it down, mate. You can't get it from
No, you know what? Like, fair play.
Right,
all right? Arsenal better side.
Right, go on.
They're still cringe FC, aren't they?
No, mate, listen, you can't be rolling that out. They
are.
They give you whooping.
No, they gave us a whooping, and they're a good side, right? And they're looking good. But these Arsenal fans, mate, they do wedding. All the stuff I keep seeing, Piers Morgan giving it large, the Tifo, you know, oh my God, what a Tifo we've got. You know, they pull one out the bag. It's bang average. I mean, come on.
Whooping.
Like, honest. And then I see them all in wherever there is, that archway, they're in the tunnel. Like, there's some ultras. And they got their masks on, and they're playing the drums and all that, giving to big and singing North London Forever. And they got the masks up like there's some like ultras from back in the day. You're working Canary Wharf, mate. Like, do me a favour. You're tourists. It costs £100 to get in the ground. You don't tell me they're like Arsenal ultras giving it large, and with them banging on the drums in the tunnel, giving it large.
Mate,
people
can hear you.
Mate, they work in a bank.
People can hear you, mate.
They work in the Canary Wharf, mate. Don't talk to me like they're giving it the large one. Like, oh, yeah, we're Arsenal.
People can hear this.
I know, but it's still cringe, aren't they? They are still cringe. They're massively cringe. That's the videos I'm seeing is embarrassing.
Jay, it's only one video I saw, mate.
Singing North London Forever like they've been their anthem for 100 years. Come on, do me a favour. It's embarrassing. They are cringe.
Jay.
Fair play, they're a good team.
Jay.
They're a good side.
Jay. You okay? You all right?
No, but, you know, like, they come and give me a load of stick, right? And I take it on the chin. I'm not out there playing, am I? I'm just a Spurs fan, and I'm taking all the stick.
Are you back?
And I'm seeing all this mob.
Are you back?
Banging on the drums with the masks.
Are you back?
Their faces.
There's only one mask, mate, and that's what the Arteta one. Are you back?
Spurs are back. Working recruitment. Get your calls in. 03717 22 3344. Spurs are back.
Football fans all have stadiums we love, but do any of us have a pitch that we love? It might sound like an odd question, but pitches can be different sizes with big consequences. Why is that? And what are the actual rules? Back when association football started, pitches could be up to 100 metres wide and 200 metres long. That's longer than Ellen Road. Not the pitch, the stadium. Anyway, UEFA wanted a standard across Europe for international matches, which became 105 metres long and 68 metres wide. But some clubs had been rebels, not intentionally, but because of the stadiums. Take Highbury, for example. It was 5 metres shorter and a metre narrower, meaning away sides had a challenge to adjust. White Hart Lane was exactly the same. And actually, when Spurs temporarily moved to Wembley, they asked the FA to shorten the pitch. The FA, very offended by the sacrilegious suggestion, said no, which in fairness could have actually benefited Tottenham because when they moved into their shiny new stadium, the pitch was exactly the same size as Wembley's. Today, Forest Pitch at the City Ground is a big one. It's 2 metres wider than any other pitch in the Premier League. But the smallest of all, Craven Cottage, just 100 metres long and 65 wide. No excuse for not tracking your man. There are a couple of crazy outliers in Europe too. At Napoli's home ground, the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, the pitch is a whopping 110 metres long. At least they don't play on a slope like Newcastle do. There's a 2-metre incline on the pitch at St James's Park. And don't get me started on the old pitch at Yeovil too. It used to be a slant of 2 metres corner to corner and across the halfway line. So UEFA have their standards. So do the FA, but they do give pitches in England some wiggle room. Pitches can be anywhere between 90 and 120 metres long and between 45 and 90 metres wide. I mean, the rules state you can't have a square pitch, but in theory you could have one that's 91 metres long and 90 wide. Imagine rocking up to play a Sunday League game and the pitch is basically a square. So there are rules and regulations on sizes, with a UEFA standard that roughly everyone follows. But as we all know, size doesn't matter, does it?
Welcome to the Sports Bar. If you're just joining us, I'm Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy alongside me. Still to come, going to be speaking to former Liverpool winger Jermaine Pennant. He'll talk about the dire situation that Liverpool are in. But first, Everton Eze scored his first senior hat-trick as Arsenal thrashed North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur to move 6 points clear, top of the Premier League. Here's Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta heaping praise on Eze after the game, speaking to talkSPORT's Alex Crick.
Berici, the first player to score a hat-trick in this fixture since 1978. Did you know that? And have you been surprised?
But it's the first thing that I looked when I went in the dressing room. Said, how many players have they done that? And I could not recall recently anybody doing that.
4, I think.
And I know it's 4, and a long time ago. So, yeah, magnificent. He needs to enjoy it. He needs to believe in him like we all do, because he can bring something very, very special to this team.
Did you know he was this good?
Well, to be fair, when I spoke to Thomas Tuchel, I said, how good is he? He said to me, one of the best I've seen. I rate him one of the best in terms of talent. If we add him now, his work rate, the willingness that he has to play for this team, and the joy that I sense every single day when he's in the building, we have a special player there.
Yeah, that was Mikel Arteta there speaking after obviously giving us an absolute spanking. Let's go to Michael, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Mike?
All right, Mikey.
Hey. Has anyone seen Jamie O'Hara? Harry Kane, Postecoglou, my baby mama, you know.
Keep going, Mikey.
No, you know, I told you a couple of weeks ago that Eze is going to the World Cup, and he will be blasphemy if he doesn't. Mm-hmm. I told you about it. Remember me now?
Kind of. Yeah, your voice rings a bell.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying, I love listening to y'all. And, you know, calling from Boston, Massachusetts, watching the game last night, I was thinking about Jamie O'Hara. I know it's weird, but I got to be honest. The only team I'm concerned about for the future at this point in time, to be honest, is Chelsea. Chelsea is the only team that bothers me because they're young, they're hungry, and I think they're going to step up a gear next season. So, other than that, Spurs will be Spursy forever. Okay? That's my take.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Spurs are back. There's nothing really I can say, is there? I mean,
it was so bad though.
Yeah, no, it was
so bad because you expect. Look, Arsenal are the top of the table by 6 points for a reason, right? They're the best side in the country.
Yeah,
and they are all over the pitch, as good as anything we've seen in an Arsenal show. This is the best version of Arsenal since Wenger, right? But it's always the manner of the defeat. It's how you lose. And yesterday's performance was gutless and spineless. It was a coward's performance. And they go there trying to sit and contain, offered nothing. Once
no, but we can't go toe to toe with Arsenal
but Everton had a plan tonight. Everton had a plan. There has to be a plan.
Yeah, well,
there
we
was
didn't have a plan. The plan was to sit in and try and get a draw. That was the plan.
No, they can't. You can't go. You can't
I
play.
agree with you. It's cowardly.
Yeah, you can't. You can't play for a draw.
You know, I said
there needs to be a point where you actually went in possession. You offer a threat. There was nothing. And once it's all well and good, right? So what we saw from Everton tonight, right? We were doing Everton disservice because they actually came with a plan, and there were moments where they could have got the second goal in the game, right? Yesterday, once Spurs went 1-0 down, that was it. They'd set themselves up and at half time he's made the change. Well, it was too late by then. You're 2-0 down, and then it's 3-0 within seconds. Game's gone.
30 seconds in.
Game's gone. Game's gone. Yeah.
Game was gone.
Yeah. That was.
Game was gone when we turned up and picked that
that's
team
not
and played
good
that
enough.
formation.
That's not. We've got them right. We got them at our place next Sunday, right? And we will give them a game. I'm saying we're going to beat them. We will give them a game. And if we bring our A game, we got a good chance. We got a good chance because we will give them a game. They'll have a stiff test next weekend. Yesterday, mate, that's easy. You got Declan Rice walking around giving Xavi Simons slaps, going past. Have some of that. Bullied them physically. Bullied. Spurs didn't want to be there. The players did not want to be there. Van der Ven, you got Van der Ven, and you're the best two centre halves in the world. God Almighty, that's just. I'd be ashamed of my team if that was Chelsea. I'd be ashamed of them.
All right, let's go to worried Chris. He's the Arsenal fan. All right, Chris.
All right, Chrissy, what?
Saturday boys are good.
All right, Chrissy's a bit smug. Should we call him Smug Chris now?
Well, you just keep changing my name every week. What are we doing here?
Well, you changed like the wind. That's why.
Well, I'm sorry, but Jay, seriously, that was the most one-sided North London derby I've ever seen. When I saw the team sheet and I saw you lot are playing 5 defenders, I spoke to my friend and I said to him, if we don't get 3 or 4 today, I'm going to be disappointed. And from minute 1, we absolutely dominated. You lot will look like a championship team. And as for your comment a few months ago, Romero and Van der Vegan, best centre-back pairing.
Good players, mate. Good players playing in a bad team.
No. They're
good players playing in a bad team.
Van der Vegan is probably thinking, what am I doing here?
Yeah,
cut out in the Sunday.
Can't help the fact that he's playing for Spurs right now in a team that's played 5 at the back. And he's playing in a bad side. What can he do?
The one thing you do not do at the Emirates is sit back and try and invite pressure, because eventually we will break you down.
No, but do you know what, right? Do you know what, Chris, right? There are 2 parts to that. It's one thing being tight, compact and difficult to beat. That's one thing. But then there has to be a plan other than that. You need to carry a threat. There needs to be a point when there's a transitional change, when there's balls rolled over, you then need to have a plan. And Spurs didn't have anything. That's the problem.
Because we didn't let them.
Of course, but they had no plan anyway.
That's why.
They had no plan.
We dominated, and I couldn't believe how well, like how dominating we will. Like, this is meant to be a North London derby, and you lot bring that.
It's embarrassing.
Seriously, fans are going to call up Frank out soon, mate. I'm telling you.
Chris,
where's Mad Matt? I need to hear from Mad Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Go on.
Yeah. You're not the one with the Chelsea supporting partner, are you?
What?
No, fine. It's Chris, isn't it? It's Chris.
I don't know what you're on about.
It's the other guy, isn't it?
No, look.
Yeah. It's Matt.
Chris, it is what it is. I have to take it on the chin. There's nothing we can do about it at the moment. We've got January round the corner. Daniel Levy's not there. Let's see what we do. We've got to go out and spend some money.
Xavi Simons comes on looking like a poodle. He's running around trying to chase a tennis ball. Seriously, what was he doing? Useless.
Lot, man.
Yeah, wasn't good.
You're just Spurs, and you'll always be Spurs.
What about next week? Chris? What about next week? Super Chelsea, Club World Champions, Chris.
Probably the biggest test we've had this season, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
We've got a good record at Stamford Bridge over the years.
You have.
It's going to be a tight. It's going to be a tight game, though. It will be a tight game, and hopefully we get like Gyökeres back, maybe. But
All right, Chrissy, let's go to George,
Chris.
who's a Spurs fan. All right, George.
Georgie.
You all right?
All right, George.
How are you, George? How are you feeling after that?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, right, okay. I think, and I've been saying, after about a month watching Thomas Frank, he's definitely not the right man for us, right? There's so many factors, that people are overlooking, okay? Especially you, O'Hara.
Go on.
Okay, and Defoe. A lot of people, they see footballers, they see, he organised, he's this, that and the other, but it doesn't necessarily mean to say his chemistry works with other teams. He's never won anything. He's had no experience at all in Europe, okay? This is a guy, he's blagging the situation he's in now.
You say he's blagging it. I mean, you go for a manager.
Hang on, let me finish.
No, I know, I know you're trying to what you're trying to say, but did he not deserve the opportunity to manage a big club? He done a great job at Brentford.
No, not really.
Why?
No, he's won nothing. Because he's won nothing.
So give him the chance.
He's been at a club for 9 years. He's played at that way, at that level. Think about it. You think he's going to just automatically, in the next 6 months, just switch to, a sort of a mid-attacking team or possession-based team? No, he's been found out. This is not the first game. This is all season.
But George, all right, what about the start of the season? I thought we started the season really well.
The start of the season, the only good thing in the start of the season was the game against Man City, and they were like in a bit of a transition.
That's not true, is it? There's a lot more games than that. We had a decent start to the season.
Which games?
Well, PSG in the Super Cup. All right, it ended up being a draw. We lost on penalties.
But look, put in context, we were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
2-0 up.
Yeah, but you're playing PSG.
They just came back from pre-season for a week. We'd been at it for a month.
You bottled it.
Okay. But that was a good performance. Give him that one, yeah?
You bottled it again, though.
The rest. Which other games was there?
Burnley.
Chelsea.
I mean, we've got 18 points. It's not like we're bottom of the table here. Do you know what I mean?
It's just who we are.
The recent weeks we've been poor. That's the concern. That all of a sudden now the tide has turned, and it's like, right, what are we watching here? What are we seeing?
What about the Chelsea game? What about the Chelsea game?
It's just who we are, mate.
What about the Chelsea game?
Honestly, can you stop?
Chelsea game. I mean, listen, every game, even before yesterday, I sat there and I thought to myself, oh my days. You're right. He could. Another thing about him. This is what I'm saying about the character and the chemistry of a person. So many times he's done some weird, selections.
What about the Chelsea game, though? What about the Chelsea game?
Which game was that?
Oh, which one do you
think? Game?
I know we put your pants down every season, but the one with Thomas Frank as manager.
No.
But George, you can't keep blaming. Look, George, here's my take. George, here's my take. You can't keep blaming the manager.
Jamie, as a Tottenham fan, right? Let me tell you something.
Is this about the Chelsea game?
Oh, Jace,
no, listen.
I'm just asking. I don't know what game he's on about, do I?
You're just being a child.
Tottenham Arsenal, you know this. Any Tottenham fan, that game, that really hurt.
What, Chelsea?
Jimmy's Chelsea. God, blimey! The game against yesterday, it just hurt. So just the whole setup, the way you saw it from the minute one. When you watch a game, when you see a team like that, it's goodbye. Mm-hmm. The guy's got no pattern of play going forward, none. And we've got some top players, and I tell you what, they must be sitting there thinking to themselves, do you know what? I'm going to leave. I don't want anyone makes a bid for me. I'm going.
Well, look, you can't keep playing. Look, Thomas Frank's got questions over him. I get that. He has, with his style of football.
This includes the Chelsea game.
I'm not, Jace.
What? What's the matter?
Go to a break.
What do you
Don't
mean?
be a child. Let's have it out.
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking him. I don't know
You're
which game he's on about.
You're a grown man.
Was it?
You're a grown man.
George might talk about the Chelsea game.
I'm trying to have a conversation.
I know. I'm asking George.
You want to be a
I
child?
don't know, George. You talking about the Chelsea game?
No. Listen.
No, okay. Just clear it up now. It's fine.
No. Come on. As a fan, right. You. This has got nothing to do with you, right? And as a fan, right, I'm in the mood for stupid, jokes and things like that. I've been supporting Tottenham probably longer than you support Chelsea.
That's a stupid joke, then, isn't it?
Right. So no, it's not, because we will. We don't look at buying championships as in what you did. I don't. You just a sort of like a 30-year team or something like that. You know what I mean? So good luck to you. You won. You beat us at Tottenham.
Again.
With a dodgy.
Stop playing to him, mate. Stop pandering to him. Just don't pander to him.
Well, don't talk to me then.
No, all right. I won't. I'm not talking to you. I was talking to George. I'm not talking to you.
Am I allowed to talk or not?
No.
I didn't know what game he was on about.
Right,
Might be the Chelsea game.
All right.
I don't know.
Go to a break. And we're going to have a proper chat. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. You're going to be joined by former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher as well to go over that red card tonight. We are taking calls on the North London derby, 03717 223344. But first, time to talk odds. talkSPORT Bet and Ambassador Ryan.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. From weekly broadcast boosts to lucky dips and brilliant bet builders, bring it on at talksportbet.com. 18+gambleaware.org.
Evening, Rose.
Rhino.
Evening, lads. How you both doing? You good?
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
yeah, I'm all right.
You two. Struggling you two tonight. Poor old Man United supporting Rhino. Jamie, okay, I'll let you two just do this.
Let's just get on with it, Rice, because we've got loads of calls to get through. Let's start with a big one tomorrow night. Chelsea, Bayern Munich.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
No,
Barcelona.
No,
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona, yeah, indeed. Yeah, moving on swiftly. Cheers for that, Jay. Yeah, neck and neck in terms of points, actually, these two. So if the magnitude of these two names weren't enough, it's really nicely 7 points from 4 games. And it was 21-year-old Garnacho rescued a draw, wasn't it? 2-2 last time out against Karabakh, wasn't it? Yeah. And the reason why I say his age is because Chelsea went 50 Premier League games without naming a player over 30 in their starting lineup on the weekend, which is ridiculous. And Garnacho was one of those players that saved you, rescued you last time. Mm-hmm. Barca are 1 point off Madrid in top spot. There were 4-0 winners on the weekend as well. But, Jace, I know you're listening.
Yeah, go on,
Chelsea are favourites.
Are we?
Chelsea are favourites for this one, 13-10. I don't know how you feel about it. You look a little bit, the eyebrows have raised a little bit. I mean, Barcelona, they're 9-5. They're the outsiders technically, and the draw's 12-5. What do you think of that? What are you making of that?
Let me tell you now, this game will be open and there will be goals.
Yeah, I'm with you. But do you think Chelsea will be on the winning side of it?
I think we're more than capable of beating anyone on our day. We've shown that. We're more than capable.
Look at this.
Yeah, but it's, it's consistency over 38, 50 games, however many it might be, depending on what competition. That's where we will let ourselves down, because the results at home, in particular against Brighton, and another defeat was at home to Sunderland, right?
Yeah.
That's why we can't win the title, and that's why But it seems to be the big dogs we seem to do all right against.
Yeah, so this game in isolation, you're feeling optimistic. To be fair, I mean, I've picked out a few things here, and I'm with your line of thinking. I've gone Chelsea to win, both teams to score. That seems plausible, because if you're back in Chelsea, it'd be tough to shut Barcelona out. And that's a talkSPORT bet booster at 5-2, so I'm loving that. Ferran Torres scored on the weekend, though, from a Barcelona perspective, and that's anytime 6-4, so I'm enjoying that price as well. So there's a few things you can go at here, but Chelsea to win, both teams to score feels good to me. It's still a massive result, but it feels good.
Yeah. Like the smell of it. Anyway, all right. Man City. Yeah, they're also in action tomorrow night against Leverkusen.
Yeah, good time to play City, really. The international break wasn't that kind to them, was it? And a rare blank from Haaland as well. But they'll be happy this game is at home. I say that because they're 23 home games without a defeat in this competition. That is quite the record. But on the flip side, Leverkusen, their new manager, they're revitalised under him. 7 wins in their last 9. So this is actually going to be a bit of a tasty matchup. And I say this because the odds do not reflect what I've just said. City are 1-5 for this game tomorrow. Wow, 1-5. I'm looking at it again, and I'm still a bit taken back by that. When you compare that, Leverkusen are 12-1. 12-1 to win tomorrow. The draw's 6-1. And I'm going to tell you how you can get creative with that if you don't think Leverkusen are going to beat City at home in a moment. But you can go City to win and both teams to score. That's boosted to 29-20. Haaland, 4 shots on target is boosted to 100-30. But if you think Leverkusen might be able to do something, because of that massive price, 1-up early payout, talkSPORT Bet offer this market, 12-5 Leverkusen to go 1-up at some point, and talkSPORT Bet will pay out at that price. So yes, City might do it, and look, I get it. But if you think there'd be a Leverkusen bias to your bet, that would be the market that I look at and I go at, because you're kind of covered in a way.
Cool. Okay. All right. Live on talkSPORT, you can listen to Marseille versus Newcastle tomorrow night. What's the odds on that?
Yeah, I know. It forms the name of your game when you're weighing up the outcomes of this. Newcastle, it's in their favour for sure, because they've won the last 3 Champions League games on the bounce, hoping to make it 4 tomorrow. And in those 3 wins, guys, 9 goals and 0 conceded as well. And you put on top of that their result on the weekend. They look like they're in good stead. And I say that because they're favourites. They're 6-4 favourites, Newcastle. Marseille are 9-5 in the draws on at 12-5. What can you look at? I've scoured through everything. Voltemade at any time is 49-40, but to score 2 or more is boosted to 9-1. That is a good price. Newcastle to win and both teams to score 7-2. Again, a booster and a nice price. But Harvey Barnes scored a brace on the weekend. To score 1 is 11-4. It's not a bad price, because the question is, have the floodgates opened? And it's a nice price if they had. So again, a few things to go at. But cracking games tomorrow, boys. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Top man, Rhino. Thank you.
Cheers, Rhino.
Cheers. That was a look at the latest odds. Thanks to talkSPORT Bet. Terms and conditions apply. 18+. Began with a dog.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. From weekly broadcast boosts to lucky dips and brilliant bet builders, bring it on at talksportbet.com. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Let's go to Max. He's Arsenal fan. All right, Max?
All right, Max.
You're right, James. How you doing?
All right, matey.
Not as good as you.
Yeah. No, you know what, Jamie? Yeah. If you guys have got, if your producer's got a round of applause button, like, give yourself a round of applause, Jamie, because I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. The last few weeks, you've had me rattled. Just Arsenal. There it is, Jamie. You deserve, honestly. Like I made such a big thing of the North London derby yesterday, and it was terrible. You lot didn't show up. There was nothing. But Jamie, do me a favour, just for a couple of weeks, leave us alone. Just leave us alone.
No, mate. You get beat by Chelsea, mate. I'm on you.
Yeah, I'll give you that because you got Cundy, but just leave us alone, just for a bit, please. Like,
no, look, Max, you're good. You're good. You're a good team, but you still cringe.
No, the thing is, Jamie, yeah, you got to remember as well, Copenhagen. What's it? Van der Ven, one of the goals of the season.
Great goal, mate.
Like, amazing goal. But we done Atletico. What is it? The night before, same night, and they were nothing in your eyes. Oh, they were nothing. You played Copenhagen.
Great goal, mate. They're a good team. You ain't got a centre half that can do that.
No, we don't need a centre half that could do that. We just got headers. That's it. That's all we need. Like you have to score from what? It was a great goal yesterday as well. To be fair to it,
Max, I've got a question for Jamie. Right?
Go on, mate.
Right, Jay.
Go on.
Next Sunday, Chelsea taking Arsenal.
Yep.
Who do you want to win?
Chelsea.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. After what I've put him through tonight.
No, mate, but I hate you as well. I don't win in either of them, but
no.
You know.
No, Jamie, please.
Do you know what? I want to draw. Draw would probably
leave
be nice.
us alone, Jamie. Man,
I know,
please.
mate, but you're all under the archway, you know, with your drums out and your flares, with your hoods up and your masks on. Like you're some ultras. Do me a favour, mate. You all live in Camden.
All right. But, Jamie, yeah.
Like, come on. It's boring, though, isn't it? Like, I get it. You're a good side, and you've got something to shout about. You know, and you're all, you know, you're a good team. I'll tell you,
like, Jamie, let us have it for just a few.
Long way to go yet, mate, Max. A long way to go. If you win it, if you win it, fair play, well done. Do you know what I mean? You ain't won nothing yet.
No, exactly.
You beat a crap Tottenham team.
November.
You beat a crap Tottenham team who finished 17th last season.
When it was your best team yesterday. All right, arguably Star and Kulu yesterday were out.
We got a whole team out.
Who's out?
Solanke, Kulusevski,
Madison.
Number 3.
Madison's out.
Number 4.
They've been shaking their boots.
We have.
Arsenal.
I'm not making excuses, but you know, Solanke we paid 60 million quid for. He ain't played. Kulusevski's our best player. He ain't played.
Number 5.
Madison probably would be starting now. We brought Xavi Simons in to replace him, but Madison would be starting.
He could have done his hair as well yesterday, Simons. I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, he's not looking.
Just Jamie, please, just a couple of weeks. But you've had me rattled.
Max.
Yeah,
you know where we are, mate. Every night, you know where we are.
Yeah,
we can't hide.
I'm in every night.
Bayern Munich. You got Bayern Munich. And you got Bayern Munich.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday, Chelsea Sunday.
Up the Munich.
Sunday, yeah.
Up the Munich. Hope Harry Kane pulls your pants down.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Whooping. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need Harry Kane to score a hat-trick.
Jamie, please leave us alone. Please.
Max, thanks for your call.
Cheers, Max.
Keep them coming in. 03717 22 33 44. Oh, dearie me. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Going to be joined by former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher to go over the red card tonight. But we're continuing to take calls. Let's go to Leon. He's Arsenal fan. All right, Leon?
Right, Leon.
Evening, lads.
There he is.
How are you, Leon?
I'm well. I'm very well. I'm very well. Cundy, you're the reason I called in. You know that.
Why is that?
You're the reason why I called in, Cundy, because you actually had me in stitches when you said every single season Arsenal and Chelsea pulls Tottenham's pants down every single season.
It's true, though.
It is so true. I also had a question for O'Hara. I've got a question for you. How does it feel to score probably your goal of the season in a North London derby when the player you tried to sign scored a hat-trick against you?
Yeah, no, it's a kick in the teeth, mate. But the goal of the season, Van der Ven's, that's goal of the season. But listen, Richarlison's a good goal, but it meant nothing. We were terrible. We didn't even have a shot in the first half. Not even one on target. Off target, nothing. Not even a shot. We're miles off it, mate. Miles off it. We set up all wrong. I don't know. Leon, we can't go toe-to-toe with you, all right? Simple as that. At the moment, I don't think Spurs are good enough to go toe-to-toe with you. But, I don't know. Look, you've watched Arsenal probably more than me, right? If teams do have a go, I feel like you've got more of a chance.
Well, at the end of the day, in any football match, you've got to have some form of commitment and desire. And you lot didn't even have that. And it's simple as that. It doesn't matter about formation or anything whatsoever. You've not got no commitment and no desire.
No belief. That was the thing.
You talk about your centre-half. You talk about your centre-half being so great. They were soft yesterday. They were soft. They was non-existent. The whole team, apart from Polina, who's probably the only one who could probably say, you know what, I tried. Apart from that, no one else.
But what chance he got? You're playing five at the back. You're trying to sit in, get a draw.
It doesn't matter. Where's
overrun. We got overrun.
Where's playing for the badge? I thought they meant to be playing for your badge.
To dare is to do.
Nothing yesterday.
Playing for the
To dare is to do's on the badge.
Oh, rubbish. Playing for the badge. Everyone plays for the badge. I mean, we just weren't good enough. Thomas Frank got it wrong. I would have rather us got beat 4-1, but we had a go. You know, and we tried to make something happen, and you know, all right, and then we get beat, and you get done on a counter attack or whatever. But the way we set up was terrible. It really was.
Awful, absolutely awful. In your biggest game of the season, because as we all know, every Arsenal fan knows this. Your biggest game of the season, and not ours. Your biggest game of the season.
What's your biggest game of the season?
Our biggest game of the season is that we don't have. I wouldn't say we have a biggest game.
Oh, come on, honestly, come on, Leon.
Tottenham's always your biggest game in the season. Tottenham is always your biggest game in the season.
We have various big games, but that's your cup final.
Oh, Leon,
everyone knows it.
Leon.
Every Arsenal fan knows it.
No, Leon.
Tottenham's cup final is against us.
Leon, it's your biggest game as well. You'd love to pull Spurs' pants down.
Let's be honest. Look, I am having a bit of a wind-up. I am having a wind-up. You're not good lads. You're good lads. I can't lie. You do a good shot. But at the end of the day, it's a big game for both of us. But at the end of the day, it does mean more for you because we're more successful. And we've been the better team for the past, 40, 50 years?
What about Sunday? Leon, what about Sunday, right?
I'll tell you what.
What about Sunday, Leon? Sounds a bit scared to me, matey.
No, for me,
a little bit.
Teams, both teams. It's an opportunity for both teams to make a statement. I'll tell you that. It's an opportunity for both teams to make a statement. It's going to be a massive game. Because at the end of the day, we win it. That's 9 points clear after, whoever's in second. Yep. If you don't win it or get a draw, you reel us back in and it makes it, at the moment, it look like it make it a little bit more of a competitive season so far because at the moment, we're the only one with consistency at the moment.
A bit nervous, Leon.
You're the only, really, truthfully, Chelsea are the only ones really that are close
nervous,
to Arsenal.
not nervous,
A little
cautious.
bit.
Always cautious. Never nervous.
Everyone
Always
else,
cautious.
you know, I was disappointed in Man City at the weekend. You know, Liverpool.
And that's the thing. We're the only
atrocious.
ones at the moment who are showing any consistency. And to be fair, Chelsea are showing consistency as well. But they're a young team. Definitely a young team and an exciting
You've been
team.
efficient this season. That's what you've been. Yes, look. Yesterday, look, you were better than that. You played well. It was a proper decent performance from Arsenal.
Cruised.
Yeah, but we made it easy. We made it easy for you. We did. We just invited pressure for 90 minutes. It was shocking. But yeah, look, you're looking good. What can I say? You're looking good.
Yeah, there's a long way to go. There's a long way to go.
Hopefully Chelsea stuff.
We are looking good. Yeah, of course you're going to want that. Of course you're going to want that. At the end of the day, the only fans who want us to win on Sunday is Arsenal fans.
There's a long
Everyone
way to
else
go,
across
though,
the
Leo,
country.
mate. You still got to play everyone again. You still got to play Tottenham again. Do you know? You got to play everyone.
Hold on.
Jay, I'll keep that quiet, mate.
Come on now.
I'll keep
Your
that quiet.
place? When was the last time you beat us at your place?
Yeah, Jay, I'll keep that one quiet, mate.
What?
Do we done that?
We won't get done like that again. We won't get
You
done
better
like that.
hope not. I tell you what, you better hope
we
not.
won't get done like that.
You better hope
Jay,
not.
we did it a couple of weeks ago.
We won't get
You better
done.
hope not.
But we did it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. But you're
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But to be fair, Cundy, come on, let's be fair. Their home ground is your second home ground, is it not?
Yeah, we do have fun there.
Yeah, I mean, both of us have fun there. I mean, it's like a little playground for both of us, isn't it? We go there and have a good time.
Just rock up, they roll over, tickle their tummy, there you go, tickle,
Yeah,
tickle,
you know
tickle.
what I mean? Yeah, it's good times. It's good times when we
Tickle,
travel
tickle,
over
tickle.
Yeah.
I hate this show. Honestly, I hate this show. Leon, do one.
Cheers, Leo.
Let's go to Roland, who's a Spurs fan. Roland.
Right, Roland.
Hello. Yeah, I'd just like to make a comment in response to what Liam Laguna said. Our cup final was the Europa Cup. What was yours?
Oh.
Yeah. We have, champions of Europe right now.
Well, Spurs are the champions of Europe, yeah.
So
you're not. But, you won the Europa League. Roland?
Oh, what are you doing? You want to run or something? What are you
I
doing?
don't know what he's doing, mate. I don't like the sound of it, actually, if I'm honest. What are you doing?
Well,
Sound out of
I'm
breath
just
there,
making-
Roland. What are you doing?
I'm making the point that our cup final was the Europa Cup. You haven't had a cup final.
Well, Arsenal haven't. Not yet. But they're looking good this season, mate. What about the Spurs, though, Roland? I mean, what was that at the weekend? I mean, come on. That was so bad.
Actually, to be honest, when I saw the setup, I thought, well, Frank has got a pretty good record playing Arsenal with a very defensive line-up. And I thought it might work, but patently it didn't.
No, but do you know what, right? At Brentford, I think you can get away with that. When you manage your Spurs, you can't. Like, if Brentford rock up there and put that performance and come away 4-1, Brentford fans are largely going to go, do you know what? They are better than us. It didn't work. Spurs, I don't know whether you can get away with those sort of performances as Spurs manager. I'm not sure that's going to cut it,
No, I accept that. I agree with you. It didn't work, and perhaps it was the wrong setup. I don't know. Maybe if we'd gone for it, it would have been even worse.
No, but
Can't get any worse than that, though, can it? I mean,
have some courage.
Beat 4-1.
There was no
Yeah,
looking.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. I'm on Eurostar tomorrow morning.
My son's going out there with my dad. I hope they don't get stuffed. My son's so looking forward to it. And he said to me earlier, he was like, Dad, PSG. I mean, we can't play like that against PSG, can we?
No.
I was in Italy when we played them in Italy, and we ran them to the line, didn't we? We were 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go, or whatever it was. So you never know.
You just turned to Spurs, didn't you? Just turned all Spurs again.
We got to have a go. You know what,
No,
Thomas
no,
Frank,
no,
just have a
hang
go.
on, hang on, no,
Play
that-
Pape Sarr
no,
in
that-
midfield. Get some legs
That
in there.
monkey, that monkey is in your back, not mine. We won.
Roland, if he plays Paulinho, Bentancur and Sarr in midfield, right? Legs, energy, bit of bite. Don't get overrun. Have a go at teams. Go and press. You can sit in every now and then, but what about Vicario taking free kicks on the halfway line? I'm like,
Scuffed it though.
What is
It's
going
not that
on?
difficult for
Like,
a goalkeeper to take a free
I
kick.
don't know if I'm having that. I know the Premier League's a bit different this season, but I'm not sure I'm not sure I can sit and watch that. Long throws and the keeper taking free kicks from the halfway line. I mean, come on.
Anso's got me. His throw's good.
I don't know if I can agree with that. I don't know if that's what you want from a Spurs team, is it? I know the Premier League's changed this season, but jeez.
Mix it up, Jay. It's all about mixing it up. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing.
What happened to, like, get the ball down, play, move it quick, like, get... I don't know
Arsenal
where the
did
game's
that.
gone.
Arsenal did that.
Yeah, I know, but it just feels like a lot of Premier League teams are adopting that approach. I just don't know if that's the right approach for Spurs.
Yeah.
I really don't. All right, keep your calls coming in. We'll take some more. We've got a Premier League referee, Dermot Gallagher, coming up next. He's going to talk about that red card. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT with talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus. Be gambler.org.
Losers.
You listen to the Sports Bar and Talk Sport. Me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. Got back pages coming up. But first, it's time for this.
Dermot O'Query.
Evening, Dum.
Evening, Dum.
Evening, Jace. Evening, Jamie.
Yeah, another shocking weekend from you lot.
Hey, never mind that. What about the stick the J-boy's been giving you?
No, mate, it's a joke, isn't it? But you need some stick, you lot, again. Cost us in a North London derby, didn't you? Referee bottled it.
Oh dear! I tell you what, you never let me off the hook, do you?
No, Durham, I've got to talk to you about it because I can't touch on it too much because I don't want to make excuses because we got beat 4-1. But the second goal for Arsenal's never a goal. They're in the line of sight, the keeper. They're both offside. Any other team, any other ground, that's chalked off. Where's the consistency?
Well, the consistency was both of them were given at the weekends, weren't they? The one at
What about last weekend when they weren't given?
I know. I think, as I said to you 2 weeks ago, both of you, there's such a grey area. And you look at the steal from you on the goal. There's Zubimendi and is it Odegaard in front of the keeper? I think they're in front of the keeper when the shot's made. But they deem that he's peeled off and this thing about the...
There's no grey area. There ain't no grey area.
Massive.
What do you
honestly,
mean? He's in front of the keeper. I mean, that's the rule. He's at the law. He's offside. He's in front of the keeper.
Do you know what, Jamie? When you look at the offside law, it is so grey and woolly. Honestly, I'm not joking. I'm not making excuses because I think the most palatable decision for me would be disallow it because I just think them two players are so in front of the keeper that for me, I'd say disallow it. But they've got this idea that once you move out the line of the keeper away from the ball, the keeper then can see it.
But he can't see it, no, Dom.
But how the law's written, Jamie, it allows, I mean, like the Robertson one, we look back now 2 weeks on, and I think everybody would say, yeah, that's probably best to give the goal. But because it's written, you can justify what they did. Because of how the law's written regarding line of vision and how people peel off and how they see it, it is justifiable either way. And it's a situation, Jamie, where I as a referee don't like that situation because you as a player, Jace as a player, want to know which way I'm going to jump. And unfortunately, I think this allows the law to be interpreted both ways. And you're almost at the behest of who is watching that game.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's not going to disappear anytime soon, you would have thought. I want to talk about the Liverpool Forest game where Igor Jesus' goal was disallowed for handball. And I think this is probably the worst decision of the weekend not to allow it. But Andy Madley was the referee. Andy Madley was 15 yards behind Igor Jesus. And it doesn't hit his arm. I genuinely feel that this is one of the worst decisions we've seen in a long time because he can't see it. From his position, he can't see it. He's guessing. And
I'm not sure he guessed because if you look at the picture, Jay, he takes such a long time to make that decision. I wonder if he's been fed some information from one of his colleagues. I have no evidence of that. I have no knowledge of that. But, you know, I can only second guess looking at the pictures. But the problem here is because the on-field decision is disallowed handball, and then when the VAR looks at it, they can't determine whether it is actually handball or whether it's hit a bit lower on the sleeve line. So they can't conclusively say it hasn't hit his arm. So on that basis, the referee's decision is final.
He can't see it. Andy Madley, he actually can't see it.
But he's made that decision, Jason, on the pitch, hasn't he?
I know, but he's guessed.
And that's where the weight lies.
He's guessed. Because you look at his position, have a look where he is on the pitch. He's 15 yards behind Igor Jesus. He can't see his hand, his arm, and he can't. He's looking around Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is about 6 yards in front of him. He's guessed. And do you know what? You often talk like this. The reason it's not a massive talking point is because Forest went to win the game. If they didn't, this would be huge. It'd be massive.
Well,
but I still think it's big.
I use that phrase a lot, Jay. Still like that, best to be
Well,
lucky.
he's got lucky, Andy Medley, because it didn't turn out in the end. But I think well, do you know what? I'm going to lay... He has guessed, because you can't... from where he is, it's impossible to see. Impossible. And it didn't actually hit his arm. It hit the sleeve.
What it does do, Jace, it does reinforce the fact that if there is no conclusive evidence, you can't tell whether it's hit the bicep or whether it's hit the lower arm because of how the picture pixelates when you get very, very close. It does prove that whatever decision the referee makes on the field will stand. That said, bear in mind that if there was no VAR there, that would have still been disallowed.
No, of course, but there is VAR, and
Yeah.
you look at his position. It's impossible for him to see. Impossible.
Let's talk about obviously the big one tonight in the Man United Everton game. Idrissa Gueye he gets sent off for slapping Michael Keane.
Yeah.
What's your take on it as a ref?
Oh, it's bizarre, isn't it, Jamie? It's absolutely bizarre. Obviously, he's upset because the ball gets knocked out and Keane doesn't go for the ball, does he? For whatever reason, doesn't go for the ball. And United have a shot and it goes wide. And you think, well, all right, you both played football. You might bore your colleague out. And that's the end of it because you've got away with it. It didn't go in the net. But then I wonder what's got said because they really come together and you can see they're both very angry. And Keane tries to almost pettily swipe him about like the kid in the playground, look, get off, go away. And it really winds Gay up, doesn't it? Because without that, he slaps him. And if it hadn't been for Pickford, I think it could have got really nasty. But why you say it's violent is he's so aggressive. I mean, Pickford really had to wrestle him away, didn't he?
Yeah, well,
damage was done then.
Damage was done. His head had gone. He's been sent off, so his head had totally gone. But is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the ref take 5-10 seconds there to make a decision? Can he not get in there and be like, look, lads, because all right, it was a slap, but.
I don't know whether you can, Jay. I think you have to have it. Blanket.
Do you have to send him off?
I think you have to. I think you have to.
Can you not be like, right, petulant, but I'm going to let you off? I don't know.
I think one of the problems, Jamie, is that if you start differentiating in that situation, you open a can of worms, don't you? Because it then becomes how hard do you have to slap somebody before you deem it to be violent?
Derm, if this had happened, if he'd done this to an opposition player, it's a red card. The fact that he's done it to his own
100%.
player has to be irrelevant to the point.
Well, that's what I was explaining to somebody tonight, Jay, that, you just take away the colour of the shirt.
Yeah.
The fact is, it's a player on the pitch.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we've had incidents with players who've done things off the pitch. I mean, the famous Jamie Carragher, when he threw the coin into the crowd at Arsenal, still got a red card.
That's right.
Yeah, I hear you and I get it. I just don't know. How many? No, there's no getting away from it. I'm trying to make an argument because people have.
Here's the thing: don't slap your teammates.
No,
The problem is,
I know you want to
Jamie,
slap me a
But you have to. All right, say they score a goal and they have. I've seen one tonight. I can't remember what it was, but I see it on social media. He's slapping his teammate. I think he's scored a goal or something happened. He gives him a slap. Like, is it just because of the incident in terms of it being aggressive that they're arguing?
Yeah, definitely. But I think in the cold light of day, Jamie, when you look at it, it's harder to justify keeping him on, isn't it, than sending him off.
Yeah. All right. Any other big decisions? What about the Donnarumma one? I know Man City fans weren't happy with that one. He got a push from the corner.
I just think that's one thing the referees have been really consistent on this season, Jamie. Right from the opening day at Old Trafford against Arsenal, when the goalkeeper got, physically touched. I think the referees have been really, really good on it this year. They've protected goalkeepers when they needed protecting, but they've said, you come out, you've got your fists, you can punch the ball. You've got to be strong. It's no good just backing off. Because if you see every corner, every free kick, there's players reaching for each other. There's players, holding each other. There's players using their body for body strength. I think it's the same thing. You can't just say because he's a goalkeeper, you can't touch him. He can't be a protected species.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree with that.
All right, Derm, thanks for ruining another weekend.
Cheers, Derm.
Pleasure, Jamie.
Cheers, bud.
Dermot Gallagher there, former Premier League referee.